Hi, and welcome to the first ever episode of the podcast. My name is Raymond Silva, and I am the co-host, actually, of the show. You might be wondering if I really went out and I got myself this whole setup here, and I absolutely did. Why? Because I can. I recently got a new job, started making a little bit more money, and I decided to go out and invest in this equipment so that I can troll you guys a little bit longer. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. I've been posting stories on Instagram, but they're too short. I only got 15 seconds, and it's not enough time for me to mess with you guys. So I went out and I got this whole setup just so I can make my stories that much longer. I'm actually going to be co-hosting the show with Wally. I went out and I ordered a setup just like this. It's another similar setup. And Wally's going to be co-hosting the show with me. So I'm excited. It's going to be great. If this is something that you think that you'd be interested in, feel free to subscribe to the channel or follow us on Instagram, me or Wally. I'll be posting our Instagram handles in the description of this video. So feel free to go ahead and do that. So yeah, man, welcome to the show. This is the first ever episode. I'm going to be doing it solo for this one episode since I only have one mic. And yeah, man, I had this thought the other day about growing up, becoming an adult. It's tough, man. It's not easy. Being an adult, it's pretty hard, man. Like you have things, you face things that you wouldn't normally face if if you were younger. Like I have for example, I have body aches now. I can't remember the last time I had a good night's sleep. You find yourself going to Target more often. Like Target's my second home, basically. I'm there pretty much every other day. As a matter of fact, I might go a little bit later on today. I need to buy some groceries. So you go to Target. You drink more coffee. I've drank more coffee in the past couple of years than I have in my entire life put together. It's insane how much coffee I drink. My eye is starting to twitch. It's starting to twitch from how much caffeine I take. I don't know if that's okay, but whatever. We're all in this together. It's life. It's part of life. You drink a lot of coffee, your eyes start twitching, and it's okay. We just roll with the punches. And that's life, man. It's tough, but there's certain things to make it a little bit more easier to deal with, right? There's a couple steps that you can take as an adult to make life that much more bearable, right? I think one of the biggest steps that you can take proactively to make life that much more bearable is to not be an asshole. Don't be a jerk. Don't be an asshole. I don't know about you, I've encountered so many assholes on the street, especially here in South Florida, Miami. On the street, in the elevator, there's assholes in the restroom. There's assholes in the airport. I've encountered assholes on all parts of the world, in different parts of different parts of the world. We went to Europe, Wally and I once, and I've encountered assholes in Europe. So it's an epidemic, being an asshole, and it's everywhere. And yeah, man. So one step that you can take as an adult to make life that much more bearable is just don't be an asshole. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Be nicer to people. Be kinder to people. Being nice is actually infectious. You hold the door for one person. I don't know if you've seen that commercial. You hold the door for one person, and then that person goes out and does one good deed, and that one person goes out and does another good deed, and it's a train what you're doing. So instead of having a train of assholes, how about having a train of kind people? Having a train of kindness. Being nice. Being nice to people goes a long way. Another thing is to take it one step at a time, dude. I know that so many people that rush into things, and they make mistakes. They make mistakes along the way, and it's okay. You learn from your mistakes. But if you have a plan If you have a plan, you set out a plan. You say, hey, I'm going to follow this plan to the T, and I'm going to achieve whatever goal I have in mind. If I follow this plan, you're going to achieve whatever the end goal is in that plan. So don't be an asshole. Take things slowly. And remember to laugh, man. I think that's the most important, and the final point is to laugh, find humor in things. One of the things that I think we all struggle as we get older, especially a lot of people that I went to high school with. So we don't find the humor in stuff anymore, man. We don't find humor in things. We don't laugh at ourselves. I think we should laugh at ourselves more often than we normally do. I laugh at myself all the damn time because I'm an idiot. I'm a freaking idiot, and Wally can vouch for that. And just laugh at yourself more, man. Laugh at each other. Laugh. Don't take life too seriously, man. Even with fitness, dude, there's people out there that, I'm not trying to point anyone out. Yo, you take fitness way too seriously, man. I make I make jokes about it, whatever, about being fit, whatever, and making it seem like it's this big secret in life. It's and it's not that serious. I think if you take it way too seriously, you're missing the point. You're missing the point, and you can apply that to any point in your life, any aspect in your life, whether it's fitness, life in general, education. If you take things way too seriously, you're gonna wear yourself out, man. You're gonna wear yourself out, and there's nothing worse than being worn out, being tired of life, having to go to Target all the damn time. Well, actually, it's actually not that bad. I love Target. They have good things in there. Like the highlight of my day, Target. So yeah, man, those are some steps you can take as an adult or as a kid, whatever age you might be watching this. You shouldn't be that young because I might say some things that are inappropriate to making life that much more bearable. So you can use this advice. Feel free to use it. Although I advise you not to share this stuff with anybody because I give the worst advice. I give horrible advice. The worst. So I wouldn't, as a matter of fact, do me a favor. Go in your history and delete this video from your history. You don't want this in your history because it's horrible advice. Horrible advice. So yeah, man. That's the first episode of the podcast / YouTube channel. If it sucked, I'm sorry. I promise that we'll be working on getting good content, and having guests on is going to be amazing. So don't feel like this is going to be it. There's so much more to come. So many ideas that we have for the show. So feel free to subscribe again if this is something that you are interested in, or feel free to leave a comment. Even any suggestions we might take into consideration. We might not. Put it right in the shredder box. Just kidding. But yeah, man. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode, man.